When people hear the word mythology, they often think of mighty gods like Zeus from Greece, Odin from Norse legends, or Jupiter from Roman mythology. Stories of gods ruling the skies, monsters lurking in dark places, and magical beings shaping the fate of mankind. But did you know that long before colonization, the Philippines had its own rich and complex mythology? Across more than 7,000 islands, ancient Filipinos worshipped powerful deities, respected nature spirits, feared terrifying creatures, and sought guidance from shamans who could communicate with the spirit world. Just as the Greeks had Zeus, the Tagalogs had Bathala. Just as the Norse had Freya, the Filipinos had Mayari. Just as Europe spoke of fairies and elves, our ancestors told stories of Diwatas and Encantadas. And while the West feared vampires and werewolves, Filipinos feared creatures like the Aswang and the mananangal. Tonight, we descend into the forgotten realm of Philippine mythology, from the highest gods of the heavens to the mysterious beings that still haunt Filipino folklore today. Welcome to the hidden world of Philippine mythology. There are different types of beings and creatures in Philippine mythologies. To simplify, we categorize them by hierarchy. For number one, the gods and goddesses, rulers of heaven and creation. In many mythologies, the universe begins with powerful creator gods. The Greeks had Zeus, the Romans had Jupiter, the Norse had Odin, and the ancient Tagalogs had Bathala. According to Tagalog legends, Bathala ruled the realm known as Kaluwalhatian. He battled the giant sea serpent Ulilang Kaluluwa and the winged serpent Bakunawa in ancient times. After shaping the world, he appointed lesser deities to oversee nature and humanity. Fun fact, many Filipinos unknowingly preserve his legacy through expressions involving destiny and divine will. We also have Mayari. Mayari was the daughter of Bathala and became ruler of the moon. One legend tells of a fierce rivalry with her brother Apalaki over who should rule the world. During their battle, Mayari lost one eye but retained her beauty and wisdom. And Apalaki emerged as one of Bathala's strongest sons and protector of warriors, known as the god of the sun and war. On our next category, the Diwatas and Encantadas, typically the guardians of nature, such as Maria Makiling. Living within Mount Makiling, Maria Makiling became the protector of forests, animals, and travelers. She was believed to have powers like healing, weather manipulation, and protection of wildlife. Many hikers still claim to encounter mysterious women guiding them through Mount Makiling. Maria Sinukuan. Much like Maria Makiling, she is a guardian of Mount Arayat in Pampanga, Sierra Madre. The Diwata, who's believed to be the Mount of Sierra Madre itself, by sacrificing herself and turning into the mountain itself. We also have the Sirena, the sea spirits found throughout Visayan folklore, more commonly known as mermaids or sirens, and the Agta, protective spirits believed to guard untouched forests, believed to be forests' fairies or woodland spirits. The Laman Lupa on Category 3. The Laman Lupa are creatures of the earth. Every culture has creatures that inhabit the wilderness. The Greeks had satyrs, the Japanese had yokai, the Philippines had the Laman Lupa. A few creatures are the Kapre, a giant spirit that lives in ancient bolete trees. They are believed to be living on tall trees, usually smoking a big tobacco. The Tikbalang, a horse-headed humanoid spirit known for leading travelers astray. It is a half-horse, half-human creature like centaurs. The difference is the upper body is the horse. There are also the Nuno Sapunso. Worldly known as dwarves, they are ancient spirits living within anthills and mounds. Filipinos often say tabi-tabi po when passing areas believed to be inhabited by Nuno. The duende, some say they are the counterpart of goblins, small supernatural beings that can be helpful or mischievous. Before we continue, if you like this video and want to learn more of Philippine mythology, legends and folklores, please help me by boosting my engagement by liking and sharing the video. You can also comment down below which creatures fascinates you the most and what creature you want to focus on our next video. Don't forget to subscribe. At category number 4, the creatures of the night. These are the monsters that kept Filipino ancestors awake after sunset. While the West have vampires, werewolves, or lycans, the Philippines also have terrifying creatures. Firstly, the famous mananangal. One of the most feared creatures in Philippine folklore, the mananangal roams at night by growing bat-like wings and having its upper body detached from its lower body. It is believed to target pregnant women at night. Next, the Aswang, perhaps the most famous monster in Philippine mythology. While werewolves transform into humanoid wolves and vampires sucks bloods, the Aswang can also shapeshift, can grow sharp nails and fangs. It does not only sucks blood, but also eat human flesh. We also have the Tiyanak. The creature forms from an unbaptized infant, according to some beliefs. It is believed to be a changeling, pretending to be an infant crying, and when humans picks it up, it changes to a demon-like face and eats the flesh of humans. It is perhaps one of the most terrifying creatures you can encounter in rural places of the Philippines. There are also Sigbin, a beast said to walk backwards and consume shadows. These are few of the many creatures of the night. On our last category at number 5, humans with supernatural abilities. Unlike gods and monsters, these beings were believed to be ordinary humans, gifted or cursed, with extraordinary powers. First, the Babaylan. Spiritual leaders of pre-colonial communities, they are shamans who are gifted with the ability to heal, communicate with the spirits or anitos, and perform divinations. We also have the albulario, traditional healers who combine herbal medicine with spiritual practices. They can also expel bad omens and curses. Mangkukulam, practitioners of folk sorcery. They typically harm people who have wronged them by acquiring the name and parts of their belongings, such as hair strands. Mambabarang, much like Mangkukulam, they harm people who have wronged them, using insects that they summon on the body of the victims. Lastly, the Manghuhula, individuals believed to foresee future events, commonly known as oracles or seers. From creator gods, comparable to Zeus and Odin, to nature spirits, similar to fairies and nymphs, to terrifying monsters rivaling vampires and werewolves, the Philippines possesses one of the richest mythological traditions in Asia. These stories are not merely tales of fantasy, they are windows into the beliefs, values, fears, and imagination of our ancestors. And perhaps, somewhere deep within an ancient forest, beside a quiet anthill, or beneath the shadow of an old bolete tree, the legends still live. Stay tuned and subscribe to learn more of Philippine legends.